Okay, we are back. We're going to be continuing case 4 on to the beginning of our investigation. Let's get into this. So, March 21st, 8:11 a.m. at the Right and Co law offices, which we've somehow managed to keep despite the fact that we make no money and can't pay rent. Um, Good morning. Morning, Pearls. Mr. Nick, come on, let's hurry and go see Mr. On guard. We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so... Oh, I see. Mystic Maya, if only I'd gone with you. Poor Pearls, she's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow, yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. By the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right? Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that. Please, please, help her. I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us. I have a thought. Huh? You're going to represent Mr. On Guard, aren't you? Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice. But what if he is the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get a not guilty for a murderer to save Mystic Maya? Girls, let's talk to Mr. On Guard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it. Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you? I don't have anyone else left in this world. What do you mean? My family's all gone. Family? My father? He left my mother in the village behind and went away. I'm sorry? And my mother, she did that thing, all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world. Well, she's probably the murderer. I'm sorry, Pearl.
Yeah. Then, so I wonder if Pearl's going to be the one on the stand with or like on the defensive side.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like case 2 where Pearl's basically our sidekick this time.
And Mia takes over her body.
Maybe. Maybe.
I could see that.
March 21st, 8:57 a.m., Detention Center Visitors Room. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of the Jammin Ninja. Good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. Where...
You want me to take this?
Yeah, you take this guy.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Hmm?
I already signed up.
Excuse me?
I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know.
Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople.
Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either.
Hmm?
Fire extinguishers, I mean, this building isn't my house, so...
No. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright.
A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay?
Why was he allowed to keep this?
I don't know.
The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is an understatement.
Sorry about that. You're just in time.
Huh?
You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it?
Mr. Nick, this is our chance. I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions.
That's okay, but dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I gotta ask my publisher. Okay?
Mr. Ungard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to.
Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything. Dude.
Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. Ungard, I would like to ask you about the murder.
Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff.
No. I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid.
Hold on, let me call the killer right now. Let me ask if it's okay. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay?
Is he alright, Mr. Nick? We're talking about Mr. Ungard's brain here. I wouldn't put my money on it.
Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer.
Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Old Tokyo, city the Nickel Samurai protects. This has been very helpful. Oh boy, what can we present to
What
this
an idiot!
Maybe? Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him.
Is this a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one too.
I got it as a present from someone.
Interesting.
I've also been instructed to take your case.
Is that what you heard from the transceiver?
Yes.
Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around.
This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Okay.
Show him your lawyer's badge.
Actually,
What's that?
it's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right?
Huh? Me?
Yes, while you were in costume notice.
I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager.
You didn't know? That's odd.
Interesting. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. I mean, it's not like you're
Please.
going anywhere.
Yeah, right? Please wait, I really need to take your case.
There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few?
Please let Mr. Nick represent you.
Man, oh man, lawyers these days. How you dudes use kids to pull in clients too?
You don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to.
Wait, what did you just say?
The killer?
The killer?
What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over.
All right, dude. I accept your terms.
Huh?
I'll let you represent me in the court.
We did it! We did it, Mr. Nick! Yeah. I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either.
Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name.
Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular.
True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. What? What? I don't know, man. That's how this guy sounds, according to Waffles, I guess.
Statement. That's a statement.
I guess Mr. Unguard is a way of catching the eyes of women. I guess I can kind of see it.
Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am.
A spring breeze.
That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad.
But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night?
There I got the award, took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume.
And you were alone the entire time?
My manager was running around being busy, so yeah.
Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show?
I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright?
That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something.
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy.
Mr. Corrida was already dead at that time.
Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager.
Beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own.
That's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me. Then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me.
About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida. What sort of...
That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, that face of his, you can even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all knew it'd fail.
Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right?
Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know?
Do you know why you were arrested?
I guess maybe my full body search went badly.
Did they find something on you?
Found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
A button?
I don't get it either. It was caught in by the police of my samurai pants, or Hakama.
Ah.
Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious.
I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm going to get out of him. Mr. Nick. Yeah? Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Unguard to see if he really is innocent or not. We can do that? Yes. If you use this... Mayas Magatama. He won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. I get it. Mr. Unguard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly.
What is it, dude?
did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida?
Yes, ask his manager.
Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself.
All right, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. That includes Juan Corrida. Okay?
No locks. Well, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight.
See, I thought there would be a lock, but not for killing
Yeah, I killed
other
someone
guy.
else.
Exactly.
I was thinking that too when he said, I
I was
haven't killed anyone, including
Yeah.
Juan. It's like, oh, so who did you kill?
Yeah, because he was very specific in in his wording, very particular. That's why I thought that there would be a lock.
Yeah. Which means it's all right to trust him. Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent.
The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude.
To be continued. Okay. Nope. Okay.
I feel like he should use the Magatama a little more often.
Yeah, maybe. Though usually when someone lies to him,
Definitely try.
they show up on their own, the locks.
Yeah.
So, okay, 3 hours later. Well, or I guess it's like 2 hours later because that was like 9:30. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Man on guard as our client, and we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So now what should we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow. We only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Unguard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay, then let's start looking. Yeah, since we're here, because there were no psych locks, then that means we could trust Mr. Ungard to be innocent. I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then? Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls. Okay, what is it? Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special going. Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were... I've been mistaken all this time? No way! She really wasn't kidding. Rose actually believes Maya and I are. Maybe I should have just left it alone. Mr. Nick, stop it. Don't hide your true feelings from me. Oh, she slapped me. Because that's not going to convince her. Okay, let's go to the hotel.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without.
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you. What's going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun his way. This is another Steel Samurai doing the most evil of deeds.
You know, that's not entirely...
I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why, do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies?
Yeah, it's just like your characters in some of the games we play.
Always been that way. The glad hamster. I just started calling me Queen Reaper. I swear, whoever is too fucking fast, man.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened.
Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear everything she said. She was talking too fast.
Don't worry, neither could I.
Yeah, right. Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower?
Don't boss me around, you Sleepy-haired smarty pants.
Okay.
Come on, isn't it better if she enunciates the sounds of the
Yes,
gun?
yes, of course.
My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. Only recently did I finally find a start that makes his heart go ba-dum again.
I don't know what to say.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything about my Juan.
I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway.
Huh? What woman?
Irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? Why does she never stop? Honestly, women they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young man, I was so beautiful. But despite this, I pressed it on the flowers.
Close. Girls, are you thirsty?
Yeah, I was doing pretty good at first.
Yeah, yeah. A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. Thank you very much.
Are you paying attention, youngins, today?
So, I'm guessing this old bag heard everything from Wada. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder.
I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready? For what?
The show, of course. Well, in the press conference afterwards.
Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference.
It's like, I wonder if he actually didn't know, or if he's just an idiot. Maybe, like the man, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, you didn't get to that line.
Oh.
Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. That's the line. Ah, I see.
But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night, the murder. As I saw myself kill him.
Yeah, right. The most important moment. You don't mean...
Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today.
Please tell me, what did you see? God damn it. Or...
Damn. The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? Then murder isn't.
Please don't stray on to another tangent, please.
Want to hear more? Then show your respect and bring this lady a present.
Oh boy, well I definitely don't have the stuff I need for that, so... we will come back.
Yeah.
Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Investigate the food that's still here for some reason. We ate at this table last night, didn't we? Yes. I was really happy then. Wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. It sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? I haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party is over. The award ceremony was held on that stage just last night. It's really fabulous. You just reminded me of the circus for a second. Wonder if everyone is all right. Heard that very big circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. Fabulous. Okay. There's a grand set of doors over there. It's the doors I followed the bellboy out of, only to disappear. Only we had all gone together. Okay, let's go to the hallway.
Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer.
Lotta.
Hey, Mr. Cop fella, the thief's showing his face.
What? What?
Arrest him. Put him on trial. Find him guilty. Give him death penalty.
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling all right?
Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. Why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera. Camera. My lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are.
Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Huh?
See what you did there.
Christ. Okay. What's going on with you? So you lost your camera.
It ain't no ordinary camera. You bought it in the store, and it's $1,600 brand new.
But didn't you just say you bought it for $700?
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. Made this itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He was talking to it and was real mean about it too. Done made me cry at that.
When did you lose your camera?
Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie.
Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours?
I don't really know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. I don't remember. Besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop.
I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder.
Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ungar was arrested.
What were you doing here?
You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever a lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found. Big scoop to be had.
Big scoop?
I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
I wonder what scoop she was after this time.
Although, I was also on the lookout for other stars that were here. So maybe I wasn't here the entire time.
Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop?
Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. Got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof?
What kind of story was it that you would hang around here?
Huh. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know.
Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
Yeah, seriously.
Even yeah, right. We've been stopped, haven't we?
Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer.
I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your I rule smile. Ah, I'm trying to think if it's worth even trying to, well, okay, let's see what new text we can get from examining. Heard the flowers on the other side of the hollies are much more gorgeous. Hair company. Okay, this is the same. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So I was a nice enough gal to lend a helping hand. Secretly, of course.
I have a feeling one of these days I'm going to end up defending her in court. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Corrida's room.
So that's the scene of the murder, I reckon. I thought something had gone on that night. I didn't never think it was murder.
That's interesting. So if the murder happened in here and she was actually standing waiting outside this room the whole time.
She could have saved them. Yep.
Yeah. The toilets in each room in this hotel with all sorts of events are held here. There are bathrooms. People who aren't staying here to use as well. For people like me who can't afford to stay here in the first place. Okay, same. That's the same. It's Mr. Ungard from the Global Studio staff. It'd be nice if floors got flowers too, something like, okay. Whoops. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Madame Guard's room. So Mr. Ungard was here during his break, right? That's what he claims. Crime scene. If he had wanted to go to Mr. Corrida's room, he would have had to pass through this hallway. Okay, which means that Lotta would have seen him.
Probably.
Okay, where can we go to? Oh, we can go into the rooms. Okay.
Nice.
Let's do that. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Unguard's hotel room. Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt Unguard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Oh. We're... You're Mr. Unguard's lawyers, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail.
I guess that's his manager.
Oh, that would make sense. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow. It's a simple deduction, really. Trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Unguard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Let's look around a bit first. It's probably Mr. Unguard's suitcase. Someone who was only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? That's the bedroom over there. That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here. There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here. I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy. Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. I would be absolutely thrilled. Looks like dishes left over from dinner. Dinner for two at that. I'm sure they're Mr. Unguard's and Miss Andrews' plates. Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? There's a giant bone sitting on the plate. I don't really like meat. Something weird about this plate. Just wish I could put my finger on what it is.
Blood all over it.
Yeah. Okay. I think think that's everything to look at in the room. Okay, let's talk to Miss Andrews then. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. For the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corrida. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ungard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you. How he could... Yeah, that is a typo. How he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add to that. I'm Mr. Ungard's manager. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Corrida, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios is a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this. Honestly. You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya. Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Okay. I'm gonna say that maybe I can show her some stuff. I might like to ask you about this. I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. Wow, this is the first time I'd been shut down this badly. Okay. Maybe not. I could ask her about Matt, I guess. I asked to become Mr. Ungard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Ungard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told. He's always saying, my manager, right, Mr. Nick?
Maybe you can also show the profile of... Yeah, that guy.
Okay. Did you know the victim, Mr. Corrida? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all. You know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. Got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. You must know why Juan Corrida was killed. That might be a new thing. Do you have any ideas? As to why Mr. Corrida was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? Risk doing my job. So do you have any ideas? Damn it. I knew that was gonna happen.
Wow.
Well, we've literally the only person we've talked the only person we've talked to that hasn't put up locks is Ungard himself. Everyone else we've talked to since then has put up locks.
Apparently.
Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is it a psych lock, Mr. Nick?
It's funny. These are people that would help his innocence.
Yeah, you would think.
They want to keep information.
Something tells me that that she's very suspicious that she might actually be the murderer. Quite possibly. Because you're right. I think in any other situation, she would be more than willing to cooperate with me in this if she was actually innocent.
Yeah, because again, kind of, I'm gonna bring up my point before. He didn't know that there was any press conference, so that means he wouldn't have known that he was supposed to confess something. And
Yeah.
it's his manager that's like doing everything. So it's like, well, she wouldn't tell him about that, you know?
Yeah, right.
So that's really weird.
Well, I was thinking if the press conference was maybe not like real, like it was part of the like it was the killer announced it as part of the frame job.
Maybe.
Like, but which would be pretty easy for her if she was the killer.
But it's like, yeah, but it's like, yeah, everybody else knew except him.
That's
Like,
true. If she was intentionally not telling him about it, and
yeah.
she knew, that would make sense.
Is it, especially because she seems like she's on top of her shit. She would have known about that
Yes.
conference.
Yes. Yeah. Very sus. Yes. There's getting to be more and more of these lately. Okay. Let's go check out the other room.
Yeah, see if we can get some more evidence.
I wonder who's going to give us locks in this room. What the heck?
Oh my.
Okay. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls. Mr. Corrida, the victim, which makes this the crime scene, too.
Oh, it's you. So, what happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again?
Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Unguard's acquittal.
You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there?
I just want Mai to be alright.
You don't have a lot of time left. I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal.
Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene?
Just these once. Special circumstances. Right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know. But you got to keep it quiet. My neck on the line here. I mean, what are they gonna do? Cut your salary? You don't even get paid anymore, dude.
Yeah, right. What are they gonna do? Fire you again like the chief of police did in that other case that hasn't been written yet? Thank you.
Oh, that's alright. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me. Thank you.
Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Oh. Okay. Sorry, not move. Let's look around. Wow, there are a lot of bears. Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Or teddies. It's hard to bear with all these problems. Why are we seeing this guy? Please, we don't need more of this.
He's stuck in your head, man. That's where he lives now.
I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Christ. It's so messy here. Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are. Pretty please. Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops, for a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Okay, there's the bears. Can't click on the window, I guess. Guy suitcase. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. Do All-Stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corrida? I think that's it. Oh wait, fridge. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? Too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. Guess he must have been a real health nut. Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too. Maybe red was his favorite color? Okay. What do you got for us, Edgeworth? Or not Edgeworth Gumshoe. Edgeworth's dead! Do you know what was the cause of death?
Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal.
It should?
Yeah, here's a picture.
There's a knife in his chest.
Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon.
So he was stabbed to death.
We're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now.
There were fingerprints on the knife?
Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Urquhart's prints, pal. They probably are. They probably are.
Yeah, wouldn't it be crazy if the person Mr. Ungard was having dinner with took his knife and brought it over and killed the guy while he still had his prints on it.
Yeah.
That's bad. Real bad. Why was Mr. Ungard arrested?
Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight.
Oh, I didn't go to the other half of the room.
Oh.
Okay, I'll have to examine that after. Yeah, one look at the crime scene, you can tell. Signs of a struggle everywhere.
Oh yeah, during the fight, his button came off.
Mr. Ungard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama.
But that's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
A witness? Who is it?
That lady, Miss Oldbag.
Yep, figures. Please, anyone but her.
Prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Oh shit! I mean, she's gonna be testifying. All right, I do like voicing her.
Yeah, of course. She's silly.
Not to mention, there's something around where the Vic was a little off.
Something that's a little off, as in...
Listen, that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
You literally said you were gonna help me out here, dude.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's
Fuck.
let's go to the other side of the room. Haven't had to do that. I don't know if we've had to do this the whole game so far. Oh wait, no. The channeling chamber, that's the only other place.
Yeah.
It looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night. This bottle is tomato juice. We had a lot of food at the award show last night. I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. It's quite possible. Okay, what's all this stuff? This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. That's strange. The guitar is not here. We forgot to bring it to the show. But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much. Bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from. Doesn't that seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? Okay, so wine glass stayed. Everything else got knocked to the floor. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. It's probably where Mr. Corrida fought his assailant. What are these bits of glass from? Flower vase, maybe. There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? Are you gonna help me? Or gonna tell me what the flowers are? If you know, well, you don't. Okay.
Nope.
That might actually be everything. Oh, and the bedroom. So that's a bed, right? Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft. Big beds must be a rarity for her.
Yeah, so that's a bed. I've never seen a bed before. I just sleep on the floor.
Yeah, right. Okay. I think I'm gonna go back probably to the other room. I guess it's time to start trying to crack some of these locks. But before we do that, I think we are going to take a break and that next time.